Welcome back to halftime between the Huskers and Trojans. I'm Jessica Cootie, and it's time for our President's Halftime Show with President Jeff Gold and our chat with him as we do every single game day. Thanks for being here once again with us. Well, this month, November, is National Education Month, where we celebrate our K-12 teachers. It's always a special month.
Well, Jessica, it's great to be with you and with the fans today. And yes, November is absolutely National Education Month. And I think about education, K-12 education, higher education, continuing education all the time. Because as our governor loves to say, our children are our future. So they not only need to be happy and healthy, but they need to be well educated, and that makes them great Nebraskans.
One of your university-wide institutes is focused on early childhood education. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. The Buffett Early Childhood Institute, which was founded about 11 years ago, originally led by Dr. Sam Mizels as the founding director, is now led by Dr. Walter Gillen. This is an institute that's a partnership with the Buffett Foundation, named after their benefactor, of course, that is specifically focused on policy, procedures, training around early childhood education. Internationally known, hosts conferences from folks all over the world, has a major presence in our nation's capital, works closely with the Department of Defense. They're really rocking it.
It is so important to get these kids on the right track early, right?
Well, that's the name of the game. You know, any educator will tell you that, as they say, quote, anything important to know I ever learned in kindergarten. Well, there's a lot of truth to that, and without a doubt, the Early Childhood Institute is focused on strengthening early childhood education and, of course, early childhood education workforce here in Nebraska.
Can you talk to us a little bit about how the University of Nebraska educates teachers who then go on and teach the kids, grandkids, neighbors, etc., especially with the current teacher shortage? I know the university plays an important role in producing our workforce of educators.
Without a doubt, we have not one or two, but actually three colleges of education on the Lincoln, on the Omaha, and on the Kearney campuses, and that has resulted in a tremendous presence across the state. Indeed, I believe 2 out of every 3 students that are taught in the Omaha area, for instance, have a teacher that is the product of the UNO system. Lincoln Public Schools here hires a tremendous number of our teachers. Out in the Kearney area, in the Tri-Cities area, there's no part of the state that I've been to that doesn't have teachers and, by the way, other teacher professionals, including superintendents, school principals, etc., that haven't had an opportunity to enhance their education here at the University of Nebraska.
I love that, coming from 2 parents that are both educators as well. It sounds like then teachers coming from UN are really making an impact on our community and just the workforce and economy.
There is no doubt, because having quality educational systems is what makes our rural and urban communities vibrant. Young women and young men who are raising a family want their kiddos to have a quality educational experience, both in the classroom, after school, on the playing fields. They all want to play for the Huskers, and I get that. We need to make sure that happens as often as possible. But that is what makes our rural farming and ranching communities vibrant. That's what keeps our cities growing.
Right. Any final thoughts for fans and listeners here as we wrap things up today?
I do. Next week is Wisconsin and Wisconsin. So we're playing them on the hardwood in the evening with the Lady Huskers volleyball team. And at 2:30, it's going to be right here in Memorial Stadium. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Great stuff as always. We're looking forward to it as well. It should be a fun weekend. And appreciate, as always, your time with us here on Halftime.
Absolutely. And go Big Red.
Awesome. Great stuff there. As always, as we love to sit down with our University of Nebraska President Jeff Gold every single game day. We're back with more from Halftime coming up right after this.